I believe I wanted to come through this with some, like, I didn't even like sort of know where to start, like where I was headed, or like who I feel like I really didn't even like sort of know who I was as a worker when I was sort of approaching this. I felt sort of really conflicted. And so I was like, I want to like know who I am and know what like my strengths are, and know I really wanted some tools to be able to like, how do I amplify those and maintain my energy and stuff. And then I wanted to be like, I want sort of this seed of, I knew I couldn't get to it all, but like I want the seed of where my next step was. I wasn't overly ambitious to be like, I'm gonna know exactly what the next step is, but I was like, I need like some values and some core work to like say where my next step is. And like, yeah, I think that's where I was headed. A lot of the stuff I came into the program with was a lot of fear. I came in with a lot of fear, and I came in with sort of a lot of using other people's perceptions and judgments of who I was at work and sort of like throwing them on top of myself, and not really feeling comfortable with them, but I hadn't really determined who like I wanted to be at work, or you know. And so now I feel like it's like I have so much to contribute. I'm ready to say, like, I'm really smart, I'm really creative. A good company will take advantage of those. And I will get myself to a place where I can be like, you know, I can use more of those strengths. And I can see that now. I feel and can see the disconnect that is not necessarily me. It's like, this job doesn't support that. It's not like my deficit. And I trust myself a lot more. And some of that is going through Resilient, doing that huge project. And I freaking like kicked ass. And that was like, awesome. That was awesome. The speaking up for myself piece has really increased. And I've learned how to do it in a way that's not like burn it all down type of way, which was sort of my previous method. It was like, okay, I tried. I worked myself to the bone. I'm out. New job, burn it down. You know, like not burn bridges, but just like, I'm completely exhausted. And I don't think I would have gone through this transition currently. And like, there's still a lot that's happening. There's still times I feel totally overwhelmed, but I know that like, I have so much more buffer. I have so much more perspective. That's been very powerful. I have like stood up and been like, this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm not good at. And I'm going to focus on this, and been like really put my foot down. I've had some really hard conversation with my bosses about stuff that I was like, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about like what I can contribute, you know, and you know, they can't always make it happen, but I'm feel better knowing that like it's out there, and they know that, you know, they know that I've sort of put boundaries down around certain things. Like, of course, I would recommend this program to another census driver. Absolutely. And I have. I think, like, if you are looking at this program and thinking, this is obviously me, then there definitely is sort of a level of trust to be like, I would say like this program will walk you through in sort of a different and innovative way that you haven't tried, right? That you haven't done before in probably all the self-help books, or you've tried sort of by yourself to do. And it's a way that's going to resonate for sensitive drivers, right? Like the ways that you, Melody, designed this, like taps into those types of people, right? And it's like, oh, I love doing this type, you know, I love sort of like doing sort of self-analysis, and like, let's use that to understand ourselves better and move ourselves forward, you know, but then you're like, hey, let's do some goal setting, and let's do some things that push you outside of your comfort zone. So I would say like the benefits are there.